Welcome back. In a world where our entire lives are stored in the cloud, cybersecurity is no longer just for IT professionals, it is a critical life skill. Just like in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, your defense needs a strong base. Before you can counterattack or thrive in the digital space, you need to protect your center. Today, we're stripping away the jargon to talk about the core pillars of digital hygiene and how you can harden your own defenses. First, let's talk about the weakest link, your passwords. Reusing passwords is like using one single key for your house, your car, and your safe. When one service gets breached, hackers perform what we call credential stuffing. They take your username and password from that breach and automatically try them on every other major site. If you use the same credentials, you lose everything. Stop using simple, predictable passwords. Instead, shift to using a passphrase, a long, complex sentence that is easy for you to remember but mathematically impossible for a computer to brute force crack. And most importantly, use a password manager. It acts as your digital vault, generating and storing unique, complex keys for every single account you own. It is the single most effective step you can take today to secure your digital identity. Second, let's address multi-factor authentication, or MFA. If you aren't using an authenticator app, you are essentially leaving your front door unlocked. Many people rely on SMS codes, but those are actually vulnerable to techniques like SIM swapping. Instead, use an app-based authenticator like Authy or Google Authenticator, or if you want top-tier security, look into hardware security keys. That second layer of verification acts as your final guard. Even if a sophisticated hacker steals your password, they are stopped dead in their tracks because they lack the physical access to your device. Third, we need to talk about social engineering. Hackers don't always hack code, they hack humans. They count on your emotions, fear, urgency, or curiosity. It comes in many forms: phishing via email, smishing via text, and vishing through voice calls. Whether it's an urgent email claiming your bank account is locked or a text message about a fake delivery, skepticism is your best shield. If a message creates a false sense of urgency, stop. Look at the sender's address. Check the URL before you click. Never provide sensitive information in response to an unsolicited message. Pause, verify the source, and then act. Fourth, keep your software updated. Those constant pop-ups, they aren't just annoying, they are critical. When developers release updates, they are often patching CVEs, common vulnerabilities and exposures. Hackers reverse engineer these updates to identify the security holes, and they actively hunt for anyone who hasn't patched their system yet. Whether it's your phone, your browser, or your operating system, treat updates like a belt promotion in training. They are a sign of growth, readiness, and a necessary step to stay at the top of your game. Finally, we must talk about data integrity. Do you have a backup? Ransomware attacks don't care who you are. If your data is encrypted by a criminal, the only way to recover without paying the ransom is to have a clean, offline, or encrypted cloud backup. Adopt the 3-2-1 rule. Keep 3 copies of your data on 2 different media types, with 1 copy stored off-site. Cybersecurity is a journey, not a destination. You don't need to be an expert to be secure, you just need to be disciplined. Start with these habits: a password manager, MFA, a healthy dose of skepticism, regular updates, and solid backups. Build your digital base, stay vigilant, and you will be ready for anything. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.